It's the Biscuit. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, as long as you're over 18, because I'm going to say shit like retard, fag, cunt, twat, piss in my mouth, you twat. It's number 5. Let's get going. Ooh, look at this. A nice end of the year, 2016, Polar Bear Coca-Cola. Wouldn't mind if I would. Oh. Now, I have some friends. One, Ronnie, plays drums for Artillery Breath, who tells me that they keep cans of Coca-Cola in police cars to clean up blood from accidents. Well, guess what, Ronnie? There ain't no blood inside me, so I'm going to drink the Coca-Cola party. Quit being a pussy. Open up a can of Coca-Cola and have a good time and enjoy the Biscuit. Hey, why don't you fucking idiots do me a favor? Tell your goddamn friends to pick up a fucking robot phone, go to SoundCloud, and listen to the Biscuit. What the fuck? I do so much for you guys. Everything. And you're doing nothing for me. I'm getting nothing out of this. No, I'm joking. I love all you guys. Thanks for listening. Spread the word, though. Get on your Twitter, your Facebook, your MySpace, your fucking Grindr, and tell people to listen. Let's get this thing a little bigger, and let's keep the party rolling. On this day, November 27th, 1960, Mr. Hockey Gordie Howe scored his 1,000th point. First man in the NHL to do so. So here's to you, Mr. Hockey. Cheers, bud. Rest in peace, sweet, sweet man. Oh, I think last week you could hear me move around in my chair a little bit more than usual. So I'm going to try to watch that just for your listening pleasure. My tongue seems a little big today. Maybe it's that Coke swelling up my tongue. Not nose Coke, mouth Coke. All right, the boys are back in town. We're back from Florida. And by boys, I mean the Blue Jackets. It looks like they went ahead and got 3 of the 4 possible points on their trip to Florida, losing in overtime or in the shootout to Florida last night. But 5 games in 7 days, points in 4 out of the 5 games. Not bad, guys. There's a lot of people that I think NBC Sports Nation actually mentioned the Blue Jackets, and they do not like doing that. They fucking hate the fact that Columbus has a team, and everybody fucking hates that they're doing well. So to all of you that don't like them, fuck you. Old Sauter is turning it around, coming alive, about fucking time. When you're supposed to be our number 1 dude and you're not even in our top 3 on scoring or assists or points, something's got to give. But his fucking backhand goal there last night was something of beauty. I recommend you YouTube it. Just put in Brandon Saad, gives you a boner, and I'm sure it'll come up. I wanted to talk about, looked like a couple dudes got hit in the fucking head with pucks during warm-ups. McJesus took one to the fucking dome. Uh-oh. Is that poop?
No.
No poop?
No, gotta get a snack.
All right. Going out to the garage to get a snack? What are you guys eating, motor oil? Anyway, so McJesus took one to the puck, went out, played fine. But old Barry Trotz, the babbling fucking complaining bitch, took one in the head, and then after the game they asked him, while his fucking forehead's bleeding and knotted up from where he obviously took a puck to the head, he goes, oh, dude, what puck? I wish it would have fucking hit him in the mouth so he couldn't talk. Knocked all his teeth out. That dude's a fucking douche. So, Trotz, suck a dick. Oh, god damn it. I just want to go one fucking week. Just 1 week without talking about this cocksucker. Well, we'll talk about his team first. The Penguins unveiled their yellow jerseys for their stadium series, the City of Champions, with the triangles for the captains and assistants. What you guys found? What are you rooting through the dumpster diving?
She likes these.
You a Cabbage Patch Kid? All right, get the fuck out of here. I'm recording.
Come on.
So they had we all know I don't like the Penguins. We all know you don't like the Penguins. Except for you, Bartnick. You fucking Pittsburgh trash. Nah, I'm just joking. If you guys haven't listened to Puck Off Podcast, go do that. It's really good. It's Joe Bartnick, the comedian, fucking hilarious guy. Unfortunately, has brain problems, so he's a huge Penguins fan. And then Fraser Smith is a good man. He's a comedian as well. I think he does a radio show out there in California. He's a Red Wings fan, but their podcast is really good. I enjoy it. I listen to it weekly. So go give them some love. After you listen to the Biscuit, of course. But I'm a geek when it comes to fucking sweaters, and it's pretty cool. It'd be nice to have a team where you could put the City of Champions on your fucking sleeve and it not be a joke. But I've prolonged it enough. That fucking 5'11" stack of shit has 15 goals in 16 games, 5 assists, 7 goals away from 400 in his career. We all know who I'm talking about. Sidney Crosby. There might not be any end to what he's going to do this year. He's 29. He's just getting into his prime. People doubted him, said he was done. Now he's just fucking, oh, okay, well, I'm still the best hockey player in the world. You can't count those guys out until they're out. Everybody at this time last year was saying they're fucking done. Wash them, trade them, fucking blow the team up. Trade for Hagelin and a fucking new order in there, and are they going to win the East? They very well fucking could at this point. Red Wings placed Howard on IR. Did you guys fucking see Abdicator's fucking save Friday against the Devils? Holy shit, that dude can fucking play puck, man. He came out of goddamn nowhere. Bam! Fuck you, puck. You ain't going in my net. Saved the day. I watch a lot of Red Wings games because I'm afraid of my wife. Goddamn, this weekend they played like fucking the Red Wings of old. Holy shit. I think, they ended up losing to Montreal, I think, but they won Friday night in OT, I believe. But speaking of the Montreal game, that Emelin dude's got a fucking beat down coming, so mark that on your calendars for next time they play Montreal. He fucking boarded Bertuzzi, and I thought he broke his life. I thought he was dead. And he's just a cocksucker. So Bertuzzi got hurt, Smith got hurt, Larkin got hurt but came back in. So Helm's still out, Anthony Ciu's still out. I think Marchenko's on the IR too. Like, who's fucking left? And I heard old broadcaster dudes say, looks like Manta's finally figuring out how to play. Listen to the Biscuit, you stupid fuck. You would have had him playing from day one. The dude's a badass. He fucking rips that puck up in the right corner like no one's goddamn business. When you're fucking blowing by dudes like Carey Price, you're the man. And Carey Price, holy goddamn shit, that fucking guy. He was like, when you're laying down a coffin style and you're still fucking just blocking pucks, I underestimated that dude hugely. He may be the best goalie my eyes have seen since the Dominator. He's something else. I mean, look at that team last year. They were a fucking disgrace after he got hurt. He's that whole fucking franchise. So we'll talk about the Canadiens here in a little bit. We'll get back to those fucking Canadian fucks up there. Let me get a sip of this shit. I brought an imported Labatt Blue in the studio with me too. established in 1847. Looks like John Labatt's signature on here, so you know it's good. But I don't know if we'll get to that. We'll see. The beverage countdown's on. Update on Craig Cunningham. They say he's progressing well, but he's still unconscious. I mean, that can't be good. I'm not a doctor, but you want to be conscious. So keep sending the good vibes his way. I hope he gets well, or I hope we get some kind of information on what the fuck happened. As far as I know, they said it was a heart issue and he collapsed, but I mean, they can grow fucking toes on goddamn rats. I think they should be able to find out what's fucking wrong with that guy. So keep good vibing towards that man, and hopefully he'll get well soon. Oh, Brett Bearded fucking Burns signed that old fat cock of a contract the other day. 8-year, $64 million. I don't know math that well, but that's a lot of millions a year. For a fucking hockey player, that's a shit ton. Burns is 31, so he's fucking paid until he's a 40-year-old man, and he says, bye-bye hockey. And if you missed his goal against the Islanders the other night from center ice, you're an idiot. Because it was video game fucking stat. I don't know. I'm not even sure you could do it in a fucking video game. It was freaky good. Oh, let me try a little poem. I was... what do they call that when you just say it off the top of your head in the rap game? Free mind, free brain, free... What the fuck is that? Anyway... The bearded Brett Burns burnt a biscuit behind the blue line. Boom goes the dynamite. So that's alliteration freestyle for you there. Lil Wayne, Drake, Tupac. You're all dead to me till you beat that fucking rhyme all the time. No, go on the YouTubes and look at that, because you won't even... It's not even... Did it happen, or am I making it up? You tell me. Let me know. Biscuit Pod, Twitter. @ Biscuit Pod. @ The Biscuit Pod? I should probably know that, but I don't. Speaking of the Islanders, old Nicoletti led the fucking Islanders over the Ducks in a 14-round shootout on the 23rd of November. Fuck that. I don't want to ever do 14 rounds in my life, let alone in one game. And I heard there was a controversial ending, too. I didn't watch it because it's the Islanders. I don't fucking care. But that's pretty crazy. 14 rounds. Just think about that. That's one more than 13. That's a lot. Oh, the Rangers went over the Flyers on the Black Friday game. Tweet me if you watched that. I'm curious to know. We were driving back from Michigan, so we did not watch it, but curious to see if anybody checked that out or not. I'm glad that they have it, and I hope some people watched it. And that's a good matchup. Those are both really good teams, fun teams. Ooh. I wanted to do a little Pierre-Luc Dubois update. The dudes over at the Blue Line Reconstruction, another really good hockey podcast, they get into some fucking freaky numbers about the Blue Jackets, but they were hating on my boy Dubois a couple weeks ago. Wait, he's 18 years old, 17 games, 11 assists, 4 goals. It's his first year as a pure center. He was the Blue Jackets' 3rd overall pick in the draft last year. A lot of upside to this kid. I think he makes the team next year, and I think he's a top 2 centerman. Mark my words. You heard it here first. Breaking Biscuit news. Pierre-Luc Dubois, top 2 centerman. Columbus Blue Jackets, 17-18. Tell your friends. Put them on your fantasy team. Mark my words. I'm smarter than everybody. And the Blue Jackets called up Hannakainen the other day instead of Oliver Bjorkstrand. I don't know to prove a point, but as this team rolls forward, Oliver Bjorkstrand is a part of that pedigree, a part of this team. He came in last season. I think he played like 8 games or whatever the minimum is, so you can still play in the playoffs. Rocked fucking cock all playoffs for the Monsters last season. Had the game-winning goal in the Calder Cup to fucking hoist that trophy up for the city of Cleveland. The real city of champions. I saw the Indians win the World Series. I don't care what anybody says. But I was having a little back and forth with the dude on the Twitter there. I don't remember his name. Peter the Puck or something like that. These fucking people want to go, he's got a -5 in the plus minus and 18 games, and when there's 6 minutes left in the third period, he scores less than half a goal unless he's on the 6th line. Like, all this fucking numbers, dog shit. And guess who doesn't care about that? John Tortorella and William fucking Cody Bartram at the goddamn Biscuit. I've watched the dude play. He's a killer. Get him on the fucking team. Quit wasting his goddamn time in the AHL. Quit wasting fucking Hannah Kindness time, because he's not going to fucking play on this team. He's an AHLer. Or he goes and plays for fucking the Panthers or something. I don't know. He doesn't fucking belong here. Get his Finnish ass out of my face. Let's get this dude's a killer. He scores goals. That's what we need. Yeah, his numbers are down. He's got like 8 points or something like that, 7 points, but he's probably a little butthurt. I mean, yeah, he's a professional. Should probably get over it, and I guess we'll see if he does. I hope he does. I'm really a huge fan of Oliver Bjorkstrand. Maybe a little bit of a oh God, whew, I like him so much. Fucking comes out my butt. CUMs out of my butt. Well, they say knee high by the 4th of July. You know what else they say? If you're not in the playoff picture by American Thanksgiving, you ain't gonna be. So let's get into that. On the west side. All right, I picked at the beginning of the season, preseason picks. I had the Sharks, B-Hawks, not B-Holes. That's Blackhawks. Predators, Ducks, Calgary Flames, the Wild, Dallas, the Stars of Dallas, and the Oilers. Yeah, that's right. I picked them. So as of today, when I started this podcast, Chicago's in. I was right. Minnesota's in. I was right. Edmonton, first place. I was right. None of you fucks had that. The Sharks, I was right. The Ducks, I was right. Nashville, barely, but I was right. So I missed 2 teams. Calgary's fucking dog shit. I don't know what their deal is. I thought they were going to be legit, too legit. Oh, God. Oh. But, sometimes you're good and sometimes you're not, and they're not. And Dallas, I think they'll still squeak around there, maybe get that wild card. Don't count them out. Ben and Sagan are fucking good. They don't have the goaltending, I know. Maybe they'll make some trades. The deadline hasn't happened yet, so I still look forward to them going into the playoffs. My biggest surprise is St. Louis. I know most of the people I listen to or watch, they had them in there. I just didn't see it. I thought they traded away a lot of their assets, but that's why I'm in a studio talking about it and not coaching them, because they're really fucking putting it together, and they're fast, man. I watched them play the other night. They're good. They surprised me. And my dumb pick is the Kings. How do you not pick the Kings? I don't know. I don't like them. But, and they're making it happen with 3rd and 4th string fucking netminders, so good for them. Over to the East Coast. Preseason picks. Had the Pens, Caps, Bolts, Panthers, Devils, Flyers, Wings, and CBJ. Now, as of today, it looks like it's Montreal, Ottawa, Tampa Bay, New York Rangers, Pitt, Caps, CBJ, and New Jersey. Do I think the Panthers will make it in? I don't know. I wasn't really sold on them. to begin with. Flyers, I don't know. I just kind of threw them in at the last moment because I didn't know who to put in there. And I think the Wings will do it. I really do think they'll turn it around. I do believe in this team. I do believe in good things for the Joe. I think they'll get one last in there. And I think they'll play Tampa Bay in the playoffs, and they might beat them. And that's my favorite rivalry in hockey right now, is those dudes playing each other, because they do not fucking like each other. My biggest surprise is Ottawa. I wouldn't even have picked them to be fucking dead last. They suck so bad. But they're doing it. I got that fucking forward who plays defense, and I don't really know much else about them. I'm going to try watching a few of their games this week, and I'll get back to you on that team. New York, way better than I thought they'd be. I thought they were donezo, but VC and all them other dudes are playing well, and Henry's still the king. I was watching them play before I came out, and they look pretty fucking good. Obviously. I mean, they're fucking doing what they got to do. And I'm surprised that the Islanders are as bad as they are. I really am. I thought after the World Cup how well Halak played, he was going to carry this team, but he's not. And go ahead and shut that team down. Fucking worst stadium in sports history. I do like the name the Islanders, but go ahead and move them to Connecticut and let's get the whale back. And my dumb pick is not picking the Canadians. I guess I didn't know much about Carey Price. I mean, I knew who he was and I knew he was good, but they're fucking real good. So, I was wrong about them. I'm sorry. I'll never be wrong again. That's the last time I'll ever be wrong. I promise. I'll never be wrong again. All right, MFM, Matias Flat Earth Minute. Go outside right now, or wait till it's dark, and look up. What do you see? The moon. Or if you don't see the moon, go out the next night until you see a moon. Does it look round to you? No. It looks like a flat fucking disc. Because it's a hologram on a flat earth dome. Think about it. Think about it. Let me know what you think. We'll debate about it. I'll go all day. The earth is flat. Open your minds, man. Open your minds. So think about that one, Mario. You fucking round earther. All right, league leaders. Points, McJesus, 29. Goals. That guy from Pittsburgh. Assists, McJesus. Save percentage. Vasilevsky with a 951. Okay, we're back. Round 2. Hey, if somebody can tweet me or email me and let me know how you get an unlimited time on the GarageBand, I would be very grateful to you. I put it on automatic like a fucking YouTube video told me to, and it's not working. It's very frustrating. I'm sorry that you guys have to listen to 2 parts. I hope that you do. I would appreciate it. But where was I? I think I was at the plus minus Gardner, New York Rangers. He's leading that part of the hockey world. Wins, Price with 13. And shutouts, Dubnyk. And I've watched him play a few games for the Wild, and that dude lives and dies on the sword, man. He's out of his fucking crease, flying around like a goddamn jackrabbit. He's fun to watch. That's a fun team to watch. Look out for them. And you gotta love them. They're in Minnesota. If you don't, you don't love the sport. And I don't love you. And I want to. I want to love everybody. It's 2016. Hillary. God, I should have took a piss out of my dick. Or, as the Fighter and Kid boys say, drain my fucking beaker. To the OHL. Flint Firebirds. Looks like Wednesday they won 5-3 against their huge rival, the Saginaw Spirit. Good for them. Go Firebirds. Friday they dropped to Oshawa 3-5. And Saturday night, lost in the shootout to the Hamilton Bulldogs, giving them the overall record of 13-10 and 8th place in their division. Not good. Not good. But you know what is good? Their cameraman, Coop Cooper. Doing a hell of a job, bud. Keep making them boys look good. Give them some love over at Instagram. Cool Hand Coop. Tell them you love them. Tell them the biscuit sent you. ECHL. Toledo Walleye. Sitting at a pretty 14-3. Falling to second place in the division, but they got 3 games in hand, so that doesn't really mean anything. Looks like Wednesday they beat Greenville 5-4. And I tried to write down what they're fucking... Oh, the Swamp Rabbits. Fucking cool mascot. Good job, ECHL. 2 thumbs up. And Friday they put a fucking dog beating down on fucking Fort Wayne Comets with a K. 7-1. 7-1. Walleye win. Walleye win. Ooh, Cleveland Monsters. 6-10, guys. 8th place. It's going to be a rough year. Whatever. I still love them. Gotta love them. Cleveland rocks. Drew Carey said it best. Wednesday, they lost to the Ice Hogs of Rockford 5-4. Or no, they won 5-4. Fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. Gotta learn to read. So I fucking wrote this shit down. You guys didn't. Not blaming you, I'm blaming me. I get excited. Got all this fucking Coca-Cola coursing through my body. They did lose Friday, 3-5 to Grand Rapids. And they also lost to those fags Saturday, 2-6. So Grand Rapids has their number. And that's with like 3 dudes of Grand Rapids called up to the Red Wings. So not good. Not good. Ooh, and for the ladies hockey started. The National Women's Hockey League. One of the... I think they're the first league to pay professional women athletes to play hockey. Don't quote me on that, but I'm almost positive it's the first one in America. They had the Founding Four, which was the Boston Pride, the Connecticut Whale, the Buffalo Buttes, and the New York Riveters. And before the season, there was a lot of turmoil within the league, cutting their salaries in half. And it's just sad. So if you live in those areas, go support this league. It's important. I think if basketball can do it right with the WNBA, I think the NHL should maybe give some support to these girls too and make sure that that league continues on. I think it's very important. It gives young girls something to look forward to in the athletic realm. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I decided I was going to pick a favorite team out of those 4. It wasn't going to be the Buttes. Definitely sure as fuck wasn't going to be the Riveters. Not going to be the Boston Pride, so that left me with the Whale. I missed the Hartford Whale. I love a Connecticut Whale. Of course, they're in last place. They played 5 games so far. I'll just give you a roundup of what's been going on with them. On the 9th of October, they lost 4-5 in their first game to the Buttes. The 16th, they won 4-2 over the Riveters. The 23rd, they won over the Buttes 7-5. And then last 2 games, they got shut out on the 12th by Boston and on the 20th, 0-4 to New York. I think Boston's undefeated. So, and I'm pretty sure they won the cup last year, which I forget the name of the cup, but it's named after Lord Stanley's daughter. So that's pretty cool. It's a cool league. Go support it. Follow them on Twitter. Follow them on Facebook. Give them thumbs up. Let them know that you're a fan. And support them. Don't be a douche. They played 21 total games. Obviously, when there's only 4 teams, it's going to be a short season and then playoffs. So I'll keep you posted on them. I'm getting into it. I wish I could watch it. I'm sure there's somewhere on the internet where I can, and maybe I'll try to do that this week and let you know how that goes. CBJ for the week. Wednesday, 0-2 to the Flames. Surprising loss there. But what are you going to do? Sometimes you win. I think McElhenney played that game, and he didn't do very well. Friday, beat the Bolts 5-3, suck a dick. Saturday, 1-2, lost in a shootout to Florida. Jaromir Jagr's old ass. Oh, and I forgot Monday, we lost in overtime to Colorado. And I heard Bob McGilligan say, I hope Duchesne doesn't come back today. Oh, he did, and he fucking won the game in overtime. So thanks for jinxing us, Bobby Mack. And it's good to see Duchesne back. He's fun. But let's go ahead and keep those goals for teams that aren't the Blue Jackets, you fuck. Oh, and they play the Bolts again Tuesday night. If you were reading the Twitter today, I said I had a new segment for you. I know we're running a little longer than usual, but when I was a kid, I loved cards. Baseball cards, football cards, basketball cards. I never really got a lot of hockey cards. But we have family in Michigan, and they like to buy storage units at auctions. And I said, hey man, keep your eyes and ears out for, hockey equipment or hockey car, anything hockey related. I want to get a good surplus of hockey equipment to start youth hockey here in the part of Ohio that I'm at. And then the other stuff, I'm just fascinated with the sport, obviously, and I nerd out on the shit. But anyway, he got a bunch of fucking hockey cards, so I'm going to go over some of the highlights in a little segment I like to call What's in the Box? Ooh, John LeClair. Pavel Bure. He's fucking... You remember they look like aluminum foil behind the card? Looks like it's called the Metal Series. Yeah, I like it. 1997 Fleer. Ooh, the great one. Wayne Gretzky. Looks like a Ty Domi on a Parkhurst. That's got to be a fucking Canadian company. Brett Hall. St. Louis and Dallas, baby. My dude, Doug Gilmour. I'm sure I've talked about him before, but he really got me... My friend Chuck got me into hockey heavy. Doug Gilmour in the video game got me into it heavier. And then playing here in Belleville outside even more. But love Doug Gilmour. Looks like he was with the Devils. I remember him as a Leaf. Ray Bjork, an oldie. Looks like a 1980er. Jerome McGinley from the Mexico Cup. Never heard of that shit. But guaranteed Canada won. Mark Messier, new and old. Brett Lindros, brother of that guy. Paul Correa. Everybody remembers him for the Ducks. If you don't, you're a fuck. Daniel Sedin, Sweden card, upper deck. Roenick, Parky's best. Chris Chelios on the Star Quest. Brian Leach. Looks like they didn't even get the fucking rights to the Rangers on there. His fucking jersey's blacked out. Jeremy Roenick, metal card. I think those are my favorite on here. It's just like, looks like it's splattered with like different colored cum. It's fucking weird. Matt Sundin. Ooh. Ron Hextall. Goalie dude. Keith Primo. You know him. You like him. Curtis Joseph, remember him? He was fun. He turned into a bag of shit. Ooh, Jerome McGinley rookie card. Trade you for some Pokemon. The captain, as Bartnick calls him, Ron Francis. I think I'm going to give that one to my little brother. Well, most of these cards, I think, unless you want them, if you hear somebody you want, tweet me and I'll mail it to you. But we're going to do, in our bar in the basement, I know it's kind of blasphemy, but we're going to lay the cards all across the top of the bar and then polyurethane them in there so they're with us forever. Adam Oates, All-Star card. Brett Hall, All-Star, St. Louis. Ed Belfour with the fucking badass bald eagle helmet. Another Belfour. I put two in there, I guess. Vernon for the Flames. Ray Ferraro, the Whale. Rookie Peter Forsberg, Nordiques. Shiny. Dominic Hasek, Buffalo. Fucking that mask, dude. What a son of a bitch. I'm going to be the best goalie in the world and wear this stupid helmet. Fuck you. Mark Reachy, the Reacher, reach around. Ooh, and Leach with the Rangers fucking logo on it. I guess, looks like Fleer Ultra had the money to pay for those fucking rights. But there you go. That's this installment of What's in the Box? I got another one for you next week. Another one for your ear pussies. But like Twisted Sister said, stay hungry for the biscuit, my friends. Good night. I love you.